So let's see, where are the documents? Okay, here they are. I think I'm supposed to just click a random one. Okay, so like here is all of my code. It's a bunch of, I use these, it doesn't mean anything, but here's a setup, and then here are all the images, and then, oh, well shit, I guess I didn't add the music in yet. Okay, and then here's the status. This is like the block I'm telling you about. This is terrifying, but this is how I figured I could like have someone enter in a code and then they would get all their inventory back because I didn't know how to program like cloud-based storage of game process because I had like one computer science class at this point. And then here like stuff that happens. Oh, here it is. Yep. This is how the game code isn't reliable, deal with it. Thank you, past Hannah. And then here is, yeah, I had like a tab just for like how the sky moved in like dark sky tint, like the opacity of night darkness. And I got stuck on a lot of details, and I guess that's why, yeah, there's no scenes because I never actually like made the game. Yeah, I get stuck on details, which is why I didn't finish it. And that's how it goes. Yeah, okay, and then this is the mouse X and mouse Y. That's like basically the coordinates of your mouse on your screen, and well, inside the in the window, not just the screen, but in the window. And when clicked, this is like hovering, so it changes the color of that one image because um, every single image, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Like you wouldn't think it, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just doing everything. And then yeah, pull mouse press so you can like click buttons and it'll change the scene, like the setting, I guess. And then there's that, the beach, garden, and then shady shady Sam's shop. It's tongue twister. Yeah, so this is how here's a little gem. Shady Sam, when the buy amount is greater than your money amount, he says, or she says, Shady Sam was supposed to be, um, God, I don't know what the word for it is, but like their gender was not supposed to be apparent. That's what I mean. Okay, so Shady Sam said, "Ha, I know you broke. Fuck ain't buying all that." Oh, okay, that was supposed to say ass. Haha, I know your broke ass ain't buying all that. Get your hands off my shit. Yeah, there you go. And that's, I just thought it was like really funny. Like that there was this like random Asian character that lived on the beach in a rundown ship and like sold random stuff. It was, I don't know. I thought it was funny. And then there's the garden. I think you can like, yeah, I made it to where in your inventory you could collect and grow weed in the hotel, like the apartment complex's garden. I thought that, yeah, that was like hilarious to me. And then here's his shop and like all the okay, so I'm gonna try to run it. It might not even compile because it was a lot. It was a lot of shit. Yeah, so it's just an orange screen right now. Nanum pen is not available, so another font will be used. Yeah. So like when you have a font that is specific to a certain computer. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so you see this right here? This is like a really shitty font. I had a really cool font, but it's gone now, I guess. And then look. Okay, so this is the intro. This is the start screen. So there's start, and then there's help, and then there's credits. And like, okay, so like this part right here, this is the roof. of the apartment complex, and then this says Commedia del Apartments, or like it's supposed to be like derivative of Commedia dell'arte, which is like this Italian theater thing. And I was gonna like they have like stock characters, right? And they use stock characters to tell stories. And I was gonna like make my own modern version of it, but like more ghetto, because I thought it would be funny to like take something that's so highly esteemed and drag it through the dirt, I guess. Make something new with it. The game code isn't reliable. Deal with it. Okay, yeah, that's where that text went that that I showed earlier, and then credits insert when complete. Yeah, yeah. I didn't draw the characters themselves because that would have been too hard. But yeah, here it is. You could turn on the lights. You could turn off the lights. These doors don't do anything. You can only light up some doors because those were going to be the only ones that were accessible. Then there's the office. And I'm clicking on them to see if they do anything, but most of them don't because I didn't get very far. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's so glitchy. What was that? I don't know what just happened. Okay, but yeah, there's a mailbox and you're supposed to be like able to get mail after you completed certain checkpoints. Oh, and here's the inventory. And it moves really slow and it's a drop down. And I really like this aesthetic of like hanging signs and yeah, and all this text. Yeah, and you see here when I hover over the sign, the lights sort of glow because they're clickable. Yeah, that's not good, but whatever. So here's the game code. You would have been able to take this game code and enter it on the start screen when you first open the program, so you could get all of your like inventory back. Like if you had like 9 rusty tin cans or 9 hermit crabs or 9 pieces of sea glass or 9 weeds. He had 9 weeds and then 9 cat posters. I think one of the characters was supposed to be like you could give them cat posters for um God. You could give them cat posters for information, that's what it was. And flowers to romance people. Or romance one specific character. Okay, let's keep going. That's out of the way. Okay, so here's the pool. Um, this is the sign. It says pool, but that's like the entrance, so you could go back and forth. And then there's the garden, and then this is like a pool right here. I drew this. I drew all the setting, like the sky and like this here. I drew it on paper with I think it was a pen, like on a used, in a used notebook that I found under the counter at the restaurant that my grandparents owned, and I just did this, and then I would trace it and then color it on what's called Procreate on my iPad. And yeah, this was gonna be like a trestle where you could like grow your weeds, I guess, in here. And that would have been like a little Romeo and Juliet scene here. You could like talk to them. I think that was supposed to be bird poo, and then like a hanging sign because like only one like nail was still in. I guess I don't know. Cracked windows, cracked concrete, sky moving. It's moving downwards. It shouldn't be moving downwards, but I thought that it would be smoother, I guess, to see like it moving downwards with it getting darker over time. And okay, so back, and then there's nothing in there, and there's literally nothing. Oh, the Jazz Panthers rule. That was like graffiti on the side of the building. That was cool. Um, I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed to say. I really don't. That's supposed to be SS right there for Shady Sam. Shady Sam did that. I don't know how they like climbed up there, but that's it's fucking art, right? And then there's a monkey with a banana. Yeah, I was like, okay, so here's the beach, and then they have all this like disgustingness, and you can climb the ladder back up. And there's Shady Sam. Oh, and Shady Sam had a mermaid or merman on the front of their ship, and it's not a beautiful white woman mermaid because subverting stereotypes was hilarious to me, or at least very new. You're Shady Sam. Yeah, I didn't draw that. My friend at the time, who betrayed me in Ecuador and stabbed me in the back in order to take my spot at the head of a robotics team. Yeah, she drew Shady Sam and like all the other characters, and I could show that art later. Oh, okay. So the text is like cut off because the font. I don't have that font on my computer right now. I probably could download it, but whatever. What you're not buying or selling. Thanks for wasting my time. And then you can fill in the blank. I should cut you. I look blank. You came here. I don't know. Okay, so you have zero money and then you buy. You better put that shit back before I fuck you up. Blank, you don't have enough cash. Blank. Yeah, I. So, exit. Oh, and you could click the ocean, and then when you check your inventory, you would have something new. And you got a hermit crab this time. Or I got a hermit crab this time. Sometimes you can get tin cans or sea glass, or whatever. Uh, so that's it. And I used to listen to Kendrick Lamar a lot when like listening, or when I was making this for like inspiration, because I thought his vibe, his aesthetic was like really cool. Okay, so I think there's a better way for me to look at this. Blockus AI. I don't even remember what Blockus was. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, that was the art that I made. Clear background for the sky. And then I could probably organize this by. Sorry, this is so. This is just so rambly, but okay. So that was like a single door, uh, lights, mailbox, office, doors, lights, stuff, overlays. This is Arlick. This was the main character of the video game. He's supposed to be like Arlecchino. I forget what the stock character was supposed to be like, but I think Arlick was supposed to be super awkward background. This is Captain. Um, Captain was supposed to be some random person who like showed up on the beach and like threw the whole. He was the catalyst for the story. He's supposed to be a scam artist, like just some random person who like says he's a captain, and he lost his ship, and he's there to marry the owner's daughter and steal all the riches of this really shitty apartment complex. Um, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I just thought it looked pretty. Chamely or Chamely, I don't know, but I think the spelling is pretty. Um, yeah, there she's. Oh, and this is Claudius, and he's supposed to be like really creepy, like a person who. I think Claudius was supposed to be the person who got rid of the dead bodies, and you'd have to pay him with cat posters, maybe. I don't know. And then here's Fabian. He's the. And again, I didn't draw these because I'm not talented enough to draw people, but this is Fabian. He's like super shady. He's the owner's son. And then this is Isabella, the owner's daughter, and she's the romantic interest. Oh, she's also a romantic interest if you so choose. Oh, and this is Leonard. I forget what purpose he serves, but I remember wanting to have someone who had a bag over their head who was like super friendly. Like they would look creepy, but they were super friendly. I don't know. I thought it made. I do a lot of shit for like the giggles of it, though it doesn't make sense to me in the long run. Uh, this is Pantaloon. He is the rich man. He is the man. He owns the apartment complex. Um, super snotty. even though, you know, like, I mean, look at his, he has like stitches on his suit and like it's falling apart, but and he looks like he's dying. I think he does die in the end, or like at least midway. It's not like an important piece though. This is Shady Shady Sam. Fuck, man. Um, he, they've got the good old fashioned fucking fish stick coat. You know the guy on the fish stick box. Like wears the yellow coat. That's basically my inspiration for this look. I did give like general ideas of like what I wanted the characters to look like. So I guess it wasn't like me just relying to like completely on her to make these characters. But a lot of it was like up to her discretion, like her idea of beauty for Isabella, or her idea of what a creepy character would look like with a bag over its head. There's Leonard. And then here's the credits, and then the dark sky, and the day sky, and here in the middle of the day you would see the sun, and this was the sun. This this creepy little face. You'd just be, my goal was for you to like be playing the game, and then all of a sudden you'd like look at the sky in the background and there'd just be like this creepy little face staring at you, like staring into your soul straight at you, and you wouldn't even like, I don't know. I thought that was funny. Is there a dark sky one? Or is it just the, I think I was supposed to make the moon, but maybe I didn't. There's the menu, buttons, and the game mode. Door back to the pool. Pool. Oh, here it is. Here's the bastard. Yeah, this was her counterpart, Mr. Moon, who would also just be staring at you midway through the night. Uh, oh, and it would get like extremely dark at night, like extremely dark. And if you didn't click those lights, like the sign to turn on the lights, at some point in the video game, the nighttime would just be so unbearably dark that you wouldn't be able to see anything. I really wanted to fuck people over like that. Uh, so yeah, overlay, graffiti, Jazz Panthers rule, uh, shot buttons. I think I added the Jazz Panther thing like afterwards. I don't know why. But yeah, those are all the images, and then here's my code. And I guess I never added the music. I had music though. It was kind of creepy, but it was like creepy in a aesthetic way. But there it is. And here are all the screenshots that I use for purposes. Here you guys are. Okay, that's it.